I'm Tyson Geick, host of NHL TV. Welcome to Everything But Hockey. I'm Tyson Geick. It's not often that you see two 40-goal scorers swap for one another in the National Lacrosse League. Dean Lombardi, the GM of the LA Kings, is in the building tonight. Probably has a very close eye on a player like this who has just been on fire as of late. The Stanley Cup playoffs continue, and so does the excitement. But the former Steelhead comes in. He gets the shutout tonight, got the win last night against his former team. And like Aaron Cooney was saying on the broadcast there, how do you like me now? Thank you very much, Kyle. Here with Nathan Bastian, a prospect of the New Jersey Devils, who's back in the lineup this afternoon for the Mississauga Steelheads. That was something that really hurt them against the Erie Otters. Just two shots coming from below the face-off dot. The truth is, when it comes to the impact that Doyle has had on the Rock and on this league, none of those words even begin to do him justice. Mississauga Steelheads coming up with that massive win over the Owen Sound attack, and it looks like that win might have injected some confidence into this club because they are playing with some serious swagger tonight against the Peterborough Petes. Difficult to hear you today because we have over 4,000 students in the crowd here at the Hershey Center. Yeah, super excited about this one. Washington Capitals, please do not do this year. You have everything that it takes to make it. You have forwards, you have defensemen, and you have the goaltender, and you can even say you have the coach there with Barry Trotz. I love this club. That's almost unheard of.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming the norm for players out there. So I have a difficult time with that. The other thing that I'm hating today is that the NHL has so many deals being signed to the long term, and then these players are burning out like candles like that. And they're gone. 2016 season saw the Georgia Swarm finishing amongst the league's worst in terms of goals against average and goaltender save percentages. The Colorado Mammoth are fresh off a Week 3 overtime win over the New England Black Wolves, and we'll see a familiar foe in the Calgary Roughnecks entering the Pepsi Center in Week 4. Two different storylines heading into the Air Canada Center for tonight's Toronto Rock home opener against the Saskatchewan Rush. The team will head to Georgia next weekend in search of their third straight win and first on the road. But they'll be in tough against a Swarm team that has not yet lost this season. Dane Dobbie has his sights set on a milestone this evening. A goal tonight would give him 300 in his career, making him the 25th player in NLL history to have reached that mark. All eyes were on the Young Guns heading into tonight's game between the Toronto Rock and the Rochester Nighthawks. But it was veterans like Brett Hickey and Casey Bearns that stole the show. 30 seconds to play. Daniel Alfredson throws it out in front. It comes to Corey Conacher, who puts it past Price. The Sens tie the game in the final minute. It's 4-1 Rays in the 7th when Colby Rasmus cranks a 2-run shot off Jake McGee. His second jack in as many nights makes it a 1-run game. Late in the second, Isles, power play, Tavares, Nielsen, back of the net. The loudest Barclays Center has been all year. This one's tied up at 3. Third solves nothing, and we head to overtime where Chris Cuthbert has the call.
And now another center pass. Hickey scores! The Islanders win!
Here with Chris Kelly of the Boston Bruins. Chris, you're already into this shortened NHL season. How important is it for the Boston Bruins to get hot early and establish that level of confidence quick? Paul, you hear about the William Nylanders, the Mitch Marners, but which other players are there out there that we may not be speaking about right now that you have seen in this development camp that Toronto Maple Leaf fans should be on the watch for?
That's a great question.
Tim, the Barrie Colts are a team who had a little bit of a rebuild last year. It took one season to do so. They still made the playoffs. It's fun to see the Guelph Storm play, and you got to think that they're a team after making those two additions with Bukaboom and Poza. That's what they needed, that defensive depth. Mark Giordano is going to be a face of the Calgary Flames. He's such a hard-working defenseman on the blue line there. He sets the right example for this team, and I think moving forward you have to be pretty stoked as a Calgary Flames fan to see the club that's coming together there. If you thought you'd seen the last piece of history made by the Yukon women's basketball team, well, you thought wrong. I don't know who is more sweaty, Pitbull or the athletes that competed in the Pan Am Games.
Do you like yoga?
I do like yoga. Erica, here's the thing. I am the least flexible person in the entire world.
I'm not surprised.
Oh.
But you do yoga?
Should I be offended by that? I do. Hot yoga is the best, though.